Okay, let's get going on example 7, which example 7 is pretty much going to be the same thing as example 6. So let's get started. Okay, so again, I'm going to start with the first term in my first parenthesis, and I'm going to multiply that to every single term in my second parenthesis, which I only have 2 terms, so I'm only going to do this twice. Okay, so I'm going to do 3x times 2x, which remember there secretly are 1's in the exponents if you don't see an exponent. Watch out for the, oh, just throwing my pen everywhere. Good golly. Watch out for those sneaky ones. I got all excited about the sneaky ones. Okay, but anyway, so 3 times 2 gives me a 6. X times x, well, 1 plus 1 gives me a 2. So this will be 6x squared. Okay, then I'm going to multiply 3x to the 7, which 3x times 7, 3 times 7 gives me 21. And I don't have anything to combine my x to, so I'm just going to bring it on down. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with the other term, which is negative 5. So be careful, you guys, that negative sign is attached to the 5. So this is a negative 5. Okay, so I'm going to take negative 5 and distribute that thing to every single term in this parenthesis. So negative 5 times 2x, well, negative 5 times 2 gives me a negative 10. And I don't have an x to combine to, so I'm just going to bring it on down. And then negative 5 times 7 gives me a negative 35. Okay, and then after this, you just combine your like terms, starting with the highest exponent term, which my highest exponent I see is an x squared. And this is my only x squared. So it's a lonely single term that has nothing to combine to, so I'm just going to bring it on down. Okay, the next highest exponent I spot is x to the first power, which remember these secretly have a first power, so be careful. Okay, remember when you add and subtract variables, you don't touch the exponents, don't touch them. Okay, all you do is combine the coefficients or the numbers in front. So 21 minus 10 gives me 11, and I'm just going to bring on down my x. So you can write x or x to the first. Okay, so that was both of these I combined. Okay, and then my final number would be the number without the variable, which this negative 35 is the only number without a variable. So I have nothing to combine it to, so I'm also just going to bring it on down. Bring it on down. And that would be my final answer. So my final answer is 6x squared plus 11x minus 35. There we go.